So, did anyone notice that Friday night the helicopters and planes was spraying stuff over our neighborhoods? The next morning, my brother and I, we couldn't breathe, man. We driving, we couldn't breathe. Or is it just us? So they doing whatever, the government is doing whatever they want to do. So they spraying stuff, man, to make us sick, to kill us. That's in my opinion, man. I know we couldn't breathe. And I called my wife, and she said she couldn't breathe either. She tried to take a picture of the plane that was spraying over, going over her house spraying, and it's kind of she didn't get it that good because of the trees. So it ain't just me, you know what I'm saying? So, but what are we gonna do about it? Ain't nothing we can do about it. All these rich people in the world, and they can't stop the government from killing us, spraying this stuff to kill us or make us sick. You know what I'm saying? So, but I believe in a creator. Okay, I don't believe that old God story that they gave us, Jesus and God. I don't believe that. That story says that God can't help us. In my opinion, that's how I'm interpreting it. Say God got mad at the world. He gave his only son. His son came down and they killed his son. So if he couldn't stop him killing his son, he sure can't stop him killing us. I figure he'll stop him killing his son first. He didn't stop him killing Martin Luther King. He didn't stop him killing Medgar Evers. He didn't stop him killing Malcolm X. He didn't even stop him killing Sandra Bland. So, so if he didn't stop him killing, he can't help us. But that's the old devil trickery story that they done put on us. Okay, and that's who we praying to. We've been praying to God and Jesus all these years, and it ain't done us no good. And we, either too ignorant to wake up or just don't want to wake up. But I believe in a creator. Okay, so let's get that straight. I believe that there's a higher being that created all this, and other whatever other gods or whatever, or however you want to say it, might have made them some people, whatever, however it go. Okay, I wasn't here, so I believe that we can pray to the Father who are in heaven and try to get some help. That's the only way we're going to get help, in my opinion, because we haven't got help so far. So I'm just saying, well, let's try something new. The old ain't been working. It hasn't been working for us. If we think because we done got a couple of dollars that it's been working for us, then we're confused. We're very confused. Our ancestors in Africa living their life kicking it, didn't have to work hard or nothing to do all the stress that we got to go through. They went out and got their food, went back home and sit down. So they already had heaven right here on earth. They already had heaven. Then the people came along and tricked them and said, we're gonna create another heaven, and we're gonna have y'all paying attention to this heaven rather than the heaven that y'all already had, because y'all was living in peace. We're gonna create chaos and say this is the way you gotta live. This is the only heaven, and that's what we concentrating on. Get a little money, we figure that's heaven. Man, the people that have no worries in Africa that have no worries, that's heaven. That's happening. If they ain't got no light and gas, they ain't got nobody to pay. Just go out and get their food, come back and cook it and sit down and relax. Man, there's people here gotta work hard up into their 80s and 90s, man. And you get a little money, you call that happen. Man, that ain't happening. So I'm just saying, man, we need to change, man, to do the same and expect change as a form of insanity. So we need to, I believe in my belief that we can the prayer we can pray to the Father who in heaven. We strive to get to heaven, and the teacher saying that there's a Father there, there's a Creator. So we change from God to our Father who are in heaven. That's how we change our prayer. We need to stop with that Jesus and God crap, man. We need to stop. I mean, for all those that want to stay brainwashed, man. Get sick and die. Stay brainwashed. But for them that's don't want to constantly be slaves up under the slave master and won't help, man, let's try something new. Every other race pray to whoever they God is. We praying to somebody else's God, and it's not helping us. What part of that don't make sense? Okay, we don't know our teachings. Okay, so they took all that. So, but now we didn't wisen up. We can read now, and we didn't wisen up. So let's do something new, man. Let's create a new name altogether, and we pray up under that name as a new race, as a new type of race. We all pray our community. We all pray up under that name, not somebody else's God. Let's stop praying to somebody else's God, because that's working out for them, but not for us. Man, we being shot down like dogs in the streets. Back, they was tying black people to poles and setting them on fire alive. They was cutting off 10-year-old boy penises. And that's who God we praying to. And if that God loved us, he wouldn't have let that happen. So that's incorrect. That's not right. So we're a new generation. Let's start thinking new. Let's start acting new. Let's become a community of our own and pray for help, but not to the same God that your master been praying to. Come on, really? Really? So we do need help. And we can't stop the government from doing nothing. If you think you can, go ahead. They show you what they did to Kennedy. Think you can. So we can. But there is a creator that I believe can. So let's try that. Show can't hurt. Because what we've been doing ain't working. Tell Trayvon Martin Perns that it's been working. Tell Michael Perns that it's been working. Michael Brown Perns that it's been working. It ain't been working. So let's try something new. Peace and love to everybody.